as I was saying, some countries have failed to come out with proper programs for their students to enroll at the various universities and colleges. And as such, when these students complete university or the college, they find it very difficult to get jobs to do. As a result of this, always unemployment is very high. The lacking ingredient here is what we call the need principle. Because various countries in this world have failed to come out with a very clear tailor-made programs for their students to enroll at the universities. Those who are fortunate to be born earlier and they are occupying the highest echelon in society vis-a-vis the various juicy jobs that they are occupying. They are occupying in the country. They've tried to manage and control the jobs that they are currently doing in such a way that it looks like a family job or vocation. These people are so clever that they realize that the government is not developing the various sectors of the country's economy. Typical examples are primary, the secondary sectors. So they realize that the government that they are working for on behalf is just promoting buying and selling economy. They've also observed that their governments have failed to promote technological advancements in their various countries. So presently, they know that the services that they are rendering, that's the most citadel pivots in the government's activity. So anytime that they get a chance to occupy such enviable position, they prevent others from coming in. As soon as they leave the scene, their children, their nephews, nieces, and the rest come to occupy these positions. And since the backlog of students who have completed university are so many, and the saying goes, survivor is the fittest, the only few among them who have influential personalities in the country get jobs for them, leaving those who are poor. All this has materialized simply because the authorities in the country have failed to apply what we call the need principle. There is an improper management of the country's social services, simply because jobs are not created by the government and as well as the private sector. If you enroll in any program, such program lacks entrepreneurial skills and technological advancement, how to apply technology, and so forth. So when a person comes out as a candidate, as a professional trained worker, a human resource personnel, the person finds it very difficult to get job to do. The enviable jobs available in the country are controlled by powerful, influential bigwigs in the country. Poor people are sidelined. In fact, they are marginalized. And all that you hear is unemployment. Anytime you hear the government say, we need additional hands in this sector here and there, it's a lie. That government lacks the idea to innovate. And a few people, the technocrats, will not allow even those who have the modern requisite skills to work. simply because the government lacks the need principle. So if you are a parent, then you want to enroll your ward in any school, whether college or university, please look at the need principle. How important is the job that you want your ward to do in the near future? How important the services that your ward will render to the nation? Other than that, you will throw your money just like that into the bin. Those who are occupying these foreign sectors find it very difficult to announce to the public when they need workers. One is the banking sector. Two, institutions responsible for the management of pension. The third one is the marketing companies. Typical example is cocoa, coffee, among others. Another enviable sector, which is located in the extractive industry, which are normally not open to the public, and those who are even get chance to work over there work on a contractual basis, and in no time they are thrown back into the unemployment bin, is the mining sector. Various countries in this world lacks the idea of developing machines to train students at the university who will be offering programs like mining, engineering, in fact, pharmaceutical science, among others. So we realize that the number of people who come out, who have been trained in these fields, are so scarce that the needed requirements, the needed number to work in the various sectors are not available. The few people who get a chance are not prepared to even increase the intake of qualified workers when they even complete school. They can't give the jobs to their ward. And you hear the saying that why should I leave for a different person to come and do that? So parents, my advice, candid advice to you presently is that anytime that you want your ward to go to school, think about the future importance of the program that the child will offer. If you are in a country where the aforementioned institutions adverts are not available to the public, let your children read programs in the vocational field, such as carpentry, joinery, plumbing, electrician, in fact, underground mechanics, among others. Why? Because if you allow your ward to read a program where he is always employed by the government, in fact, you will suffer in the near future. Let your ward read a program where he can easily establish business on his or her own. Thank you very much. Don't forget about the need principle. It is very important. Bye-bye.